Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a input sequence through a binary coder, and we are going to find the corresponding receiver output. So before we start with, the data that we have taken is 0 0 1 1 0 1 and 0 0. This is the binary data that we have taken, and this data we are going to represent it as BK. So BK is nothing but 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 0. So we can find that according to the block diagram, BK is the binary sequence. The relationship between BK and AK is that AK is nothing but the polar NRZ form of the binary sequence. So here AK is nothing but polar NRZ form of the binary sequence BK. So if the data is 0, then it is represented by -1. If the data is 1, it is represented by +1. So we can find that 0 becomes -1, 1 becomes +1. 0 again -1, 1 +1, 0 -1, 1 and 0 and -1. Now the next step is to get our CK. The CK is nothing but the output sequence, the final output sequence. This CK is equal to AK plus AK minus 1, which can also be found from the block diagram. CK is nothing but AK plus AK minus 1. So this AK minus 1 is the delayed version of AK. So in order to get the delayed version of AK, what we are going to do is we are simply going to delay each sample by one element. That is, this sample is going to get delayed here. It is going to be shifted towards its right by one element, one sample. So this -1 comes here, +1 over here, +1, -1, +1 and -1. So we have delayed the sequence and we have got our AK minus 1. Finally, we are supposed to get our CK. CK we can simply get it by adding AK and AK minus 1. That is this one and this one. So by adding these two elements, we get our -2. By adding +1 and -1, we get 0, +1 and +1, +2, -1 and +1, 0, +1 and -1, 0, -1, +1, 0, -1, -1, -2. So we have got our CK. Now we need to do the reverse process at the receiver side. This is the transmitter side. We got to do the reverse process at the receiver side. At the receiver side, we can get our AK by just the reverse process. That is, we can obtain AK from CK minus AK minus 1. So in order to do that, what we need to do is we can take our CK, that is in this case, in the first data that we have, it is -2 minus of this AK minus 1, which is -1. So -2 of -1 becomes -1 here, 0 minus of -1 becomes +1 here, +2 minus of +1 becomes +1 here, 0 minus of 1 becomes -1 here, 0 minus of -1 becomes +1 here, 0 minus of +1 becomes -1 here, -2 minus of -1 becomes -1 here. So we have received our approximated AK value. Now it is very simple to get our binary data from the AK value. So whenever it is -1, it is represented by the binary data. Since we applied polar NRZ form in the transmitter side, we are going to do the reverse here. So whenever it is a -1, it is going to be represented by 0, and whenever it is +1, it is going to be represented by a 1. So here we have -1, so 0, -1, 0, +1, 1, +1, 1, -1, 0, +1, 1, -1, 0, -1 and 0. Thereby you can find that we have received the original data which we transmitted. Thank you.